Howdy folks. So this is lots 6x6, part of the Flatliner project. And we're just using one deck, so 36 cards. And Liz is going to be blue, and then I'll be the golden color. Alright, so the lots deck consists of the numbers 2 to 19. So 18 cards for each opponent. So it's called lot 6x6 because Liz and I will take turns placing a card down on the table, but all of the cards have to be beside each other when laying the cards down. So I would lay the first card down and Liz will lay a card beside this one. And it just continues on like that. Liz starts. We just keep playing. We can place a card horizontally, vertically, or diagonally beside any existing card on the table. But the parameters are 6x6, so you can't go past. So right now we're 5 and 4. Now we're 5 and 5. Now we're 6 this way and still 5 that way. Now we're 6x6.
So all the buses and everything are matching up, or is there fire or something on the other side of the site?
So the first half of the game is done. The cards became the playing board. Now the second half of the game begins, where we try to accumulate as many points as possible. So players take turns placing their card onto another card of a lower number of either color. So Liz will begin. The game continues, so it's Liz's turn. She has to place one of her cards onto another card of a lower number. So she placed the 15 onto my 13. Placed her 11 on my 4. Now I'm going to place my 12 onto my own 11. So you can place your card onto a card of a lower number of either color. And we just keep playing until we no longer can play. And it's possible that one player might be able to play a few more rounds. So you could place your own card on top of your own card as well, if you decide to. You don't have to place it only on your opponent's card, but it always has to be on a card of a lower number. And as you do so, you can't leave any cards stranded. All of the cards have to remain attached to each other. So these cards here are attached. This 16 keeps this side attached to this side. If this wasn't here, they would be stranded from each other. So you can never remove a card that strands part of the board.
Your turn.
What was mine?
Yeah.
Liz can't do that move because she left these cards stranded. So that's a good example. This card is keeping these cards attached. You can jump. You can never jump over another card, but you can jump over a space. Now I'm going to show you how it's possible to jump over a space.
I can.
Oh, you can't do that. Let's say this was just on its own, this card. You could jump this space over to here. So you can jump horizontally, move a card horizontally, vertically, or diagonally in any direction And
I
if there's a
guess-
space, you can move over the
I
space.
guess I got no more turn. This no.
Yeah, that can't move. Yeah, that can
That's
move.
the only
no,
thing.
That can move on to here.
Oh yeah, true.
And I think I'm done. Oh, I can move this onto there.
And I'm done too.
So we're both done. At this point, any cards that are on their own are just removed from the game. Where there's at least 2 cards, each player takes their color. So I'm gold, so I collect all of my gold piles, and Liz collects all of her blue piles. And we remove the top cards, and these don't count for points. These go with the earlier cards that were on their own. None of these count for points. All of the rest are the points we count up for a score. The player with the higher score wins. All of the piles that each player controls. That is, if my gold card is on top of other cards, I control the cards underneath. So we take all of the piles we control and we remove the top cards. They're not worth any points. And then we just bundle up all of the cards and we simply count what the cards are worth. So 9, 11, 23, 40, 34. And then the player with the most points wins. For the Flatliner project, you play twice. One player starts first, the other player starts first. So the one with the highest points for both games wins Flatliner 6x6 or lots 6x6. So the first game is done. I got 79 points and Liz got 85. So she won the first round. So we would play again and then total all of the points and see who won. But Liz won this round. I think you'll really enjoy this game. It's simple to learn. Simply go to my website, strugglergames.com. I would like to have a couple dozen different games, rules for lots, so just check the website for a new game. Should be one up periodically for you. And if you have any comments, just comment below on under the video.